on a coconut tree, barefoot in the sand, and I'm feeling so free. Colors all around, everybody in tune, dancing on the beach underneath the bright moon.
Well, hey folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast. And this weekend, it looks like it's going to be an absolutely beautiful weekend. The winds are going to be a little up on Saturday, but they're supposed to lay down a little bit more on Sunday. We have a front coming through as we speak. You can see that there's clouds and everything coming through, and it's going to lower the temperature. So Saturday is looking about the high of 83, and Sunday's about 84. Humidity levels are going way down. Like I said, the winds are going to be up on Saturday. They're supposed to lay down more on Sunday. If you have a bigger boat and want to try to get offshore, I would probably recommend maybe Sunday. But even then, it looks like it's still residual from all the wind blowing this week. It's been very, very windy. But I guarantee with these temperatures going down that the bite is really going to get a lot better. Uh, I've heard a lot of inshore reports on redfish and snook still. It has been windy, so there haven't been a lot of people on the water, but we're coming into that time of year where we have the negative low tides in the morning, or close to the morning. And negative low tides are my favorite. I love to fish negative low tides simply because it brings the fish out of the bushes. If you know where to look, if you look for mullet and you look for activity that's going on in the water, you're going to find fish. And if you know how to get in between some of these sandbars and the flats and stuff like that, you can definitely get on those fish, and it's almost like shooting fish in a barrel. So that's why I like the negative low tide, is getting an understanding of the layout of the land, understanding where I can go, where I can't go. I used to love it when I was a guide. So we're coming out of the negative low tides. I think, yes, we're coming out of the negative low tides this weekend. And so again, like I said, there's a lot going on. Offshore, I haven't heard any reports because it's been so windy, but I guarantee that the hogfish, which they're always there, but the hogfish bite is going to be pretty good. The snapper bite, I think, is going to be really good. So a lot of stuff going on. Let's go ahead and get into the tides and schooners for this weekend and what we have in store. Okay, for Saturday, we have a low tide at 11:40 a.m. at a 0.0 foot. Then on Sunday, we have a low tide at 12:53 p.m. at a 0.2 foot. For the schooners, we have a minor feeding time from 12:04 p.m. to 1:04 p.m. Then we have a major feeding time from 4:42 to 6:42 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have a major feeding time from 5:13 a.m. to 7:13 a.m. Then we have a minor feeding time from 1:07 p.m. to 2:07 p.m. Then we have another major from 5:46 p.m. to 7:46 p.m. Holy criminy, my neighbors are loud. Southern Boat Lift over there beating up stuff, putting their new boat together. So if anybody's looking for a boat lift repairs, get in touch with Southern Boat Lift. Great guys, do great work, and they've become very good friends of mine. So if you guys are looking for any kind of boat lift repair, any new boat lifts, any docks, they definitely can take care of you. Just a quick plug in for them. I wanted to talk about the event that we have coming up on November 1st at Pirates Point Resort. We're going to have raffles, we're going to have food, we're going to have music, and a lot of our sponsors are going to be there just hanging out. We're just going to hang out. We're not going to try to push anything on anybody. We just wanted to get together with our fans and our friends, and also help Tammy, that owns Pirates Point Resort. We want to try to open up people's eyes on their business there. They've got these bungalows that are absolutely beautiful, and I guarantee you it is cheaper than staying at an Airbnb and cheaper than staying in a hotel. And they're right on the water. So if you have a boat, you can bring your boat, come right up, get bait from us right here because they're literally right around the corner, and go out and fish. But we are having our get together on November 1st from 11 to 5. It might last longer than that. No telling what's going on. And we're going to have, like I said, raffles. We have one of the raffles we have, Siberian Coolers, is going to be giving away a 22-quart cooler. So we want to thank them for that. They've been a staunch supporter of Tampa Bay Fishing Channel for a few years now. And even Alex was talking about how much, because he's got a Siberian cooler on his boat, he was talking about how much he loves that cooler and how it keeps ice very, very well. And I've been saying that for years. Sorry, I'm getting distractions. Put your shirt down. And so we have that raffle with Siberian coolers. We also have a raffle with dropout cast nets. We're going to be doing a 8-foot 1/4-inch mesh cast net for a raffle, and then we're going to be doing a fishing trip with us. That's going to be part of the raffle. I'm working on some other raffle ideas, so stick with us on that. But it's going to be a fun atmosphere. Like I said, it's just going to be more of a kind of just hanging out, having fun, have a chance to win a raffle. There's not going to be any cost to the raffle at all. So we're just being just wanting to say thank you to you guys for supporting us. Also, I wanted to talk about, we just put together 2 different tackle boxes. One is a sheepshead box that has all kinds of gear for sheepshead, from our huggy jigs, which we're making with smaller hooks for this particular box. We have Stewie jigs, we have regular hooks, we have egg sinkers and split shot sinkers. And then we put together a hogfish box where we have a couple different colors huggies and 1 1/4 size. We have 1 1/4 size Stewie jigs, and then we put together egg sinkers, beads, and hooks also. We're going to be doing an inshore box and a snapper box, possibly a grouper box, but we're definitely going to do the inshore box and the slacker box, or the snapper box. So if you guys are interested in something like that, the pricing is actually really, really good. We have, I think the hogfish box is $38.99 and the sheepshead box is $35.99. So if you guys have some interest in that, come by the shop. I don't have them online. I just have them here at the shop. So they're available right now. The sheepshead and the hogfish box are available right now. We're working on the 2 others. That's about it for the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Again, like I said, the winds are going to be up on Saturday. They are going to start coming down. And then Sunday is supposed to be much better with the winds. Again, we've got that front coming in, so the winds are going to be up. But it's going to be an absolutely beautiful weekend. You can get out of the wind. If you want to go fishing, there's ways of getting out of the wind and fishing and catching fish. So we did it last weekend during the Finn's fishing tournament. We were able to go and get bait on the flat, go back into some of the back bay areas. We didn't kill it fish-wise, but we had a ton of fun. So you can get out of the wind if you know where you want to fish, and you just kind of plan your trip around it. We used to do it all the time when we fished inside the bay. Since we don't fish too much inside the bay, we don't do it too much, but going offshore in 3.3 every 5 seconds, not my cup of tea. So anyway, I just again want to say thank you to everybody for all of your support. We can't say that enough. Again, put in a reminder on your phone or your calendar, November 1st, the get-together, TBFC get-together at Pirates Point, starting at 11 o'clock in the morning. Feel free to come out. It's free. You can arrive by boat or by land. Again, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.